Take 100. Okay, what's up everybody? I am overdue dropping this video. I don't know what it is. It's just been so busy over the last couple of weeks. So I wanted to give you an update on the Shea Bay powder and the haircolour solution that I put together. But let me run this for you so you can see how I did it. And I have been wrapping my hair, but not all the way up, because I still wasn't seeing changes. I've been so busy trying to put together my studio that you will probably see me quite frequently wearing toques. But now I'm wrapping it all the way up, and I'm trying to be more intentional about getting that deep condition and that moisture back into my hair, because it wasn't working and I was still seeing droppage. But you'll get one more update video after this one, and I'll drop it next week. I won't make you wait, so you can see what I'm doing, because this morning when I was right before I wrapped my hair, I could see the change, and I'm finally happy with it because it hasn't been easy. But I'll show you like my hot mess after this video. Just give me two more. Let me know what you think in the comments.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there right by my side. Whenever I'm wrong, you make me feel low. Whenever I'm low, you're there for my soul.
That's all I want. Okay, so it's a little clear. There's definitely residues in there. Okay, so I'm in front of the mirror. I'm in the bathroom. I'm nervous. So I have, this is the Shea Bay powder, which I've diluted in some water, and I added some of the haircare oil. And it's light. It's because I added very little, and you saw me straining out. It's very light. The scent is light. Still smoky, but light. All right, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this shea butter mix that already has Shea Bay powder in it. Oh, it smells sweet. And essential oil. I don't know which one, because like I said, the maker made this for me to put in my hair. I'm gonna just rub some in my scalp, just so my hair is a little bit wet. I think it's probably drying up. It's a little bit wet. I'm just gonna rub some in my scalp. I don't have gloves or anything. I'm just not doing this with any rhyme or fashion, but I just don't want the solution to get into my scalp, because I don't want to be itchy. So it's interesting because my sides, they take, so this broke. It was a bit longer. You can see it's a bit, it's just really soft, and it's really soft and just takes time to lock. This used to be like really long, and because of the breakage, a lot of it broke. And I didn't even see it break. That's one of the ways I knew my hair was breaking, right? I'm just putting this everywhere. Anyhow, I don't have gloves, so I'm gonna just grab some from there. Oh, my phone's going off. Grab some from there and put it on my locks. Okay. Bam, bam. Okay, and the thing about wetting my hair is that's when you can really see the damage, right? You can really see it. It just came out. Damn. I don't have a lot of time at all. This is gonna be messy. Messy. Either I should do this later or just do it now, but I kind of just want to get it done because I do have meetings after, and I need to be, I'm just like totally putting my hand, you know what, I'm gonna dip it. I'm gonna dip it. Bam! That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dip and take the dip approach because I don't have a lot of time.
If you hit your enemies shine. If you're not depend on me, enter the light. Cause you can never kill my vibe. Not there with no sacrifices. Everything was taken, you had to make it. Vibe killer, me I no go take shit. Vibe killer.
We got the first soak in, so it was fast, but we'll do it again. that hot. What's wrong with you? You don't know my tolerance for my tender scalp. Oh God. I was not expecting that.
I see you watching my stories. I see you getting my lifestyle. I see you watching my movements. This bad beats bad every day. I know the look of your face. Bad man bad every day. Know your knees
In the face? What the ass is this? Well, Shireen, you ticklish on the back of your head.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on, go sit down. I go just para, come on, my jigga. I go just
Yeah, and within like the last 2 weeks, like a little piece came off. Maybe the last 3 weeks, like right before you messaged me, it started breaking again, and you can see where it breaks, like the little gap breaks. And I've never had this happen. And I know locs is different.
So if you're committed to regular deconditioning treatment, you should see an improvement. But it's consistency that matters.
Yeah.
But you also want to check. I don't know when the last time you had some blood work, but just to know where your levels are.
Yeah, it's funny because at this point I was like, I think I'm gonna go get some blood work done.
Yeah.
To see what's actually happening.
Because the best results comes from what you put
Inside.
Right? But they don't look as damaged as because I hadn't had a close look, but from your description it sounded like they were breaking. It could be just a lot of shedding. And the transition into the cold weather could have had an impact too.
The dryness, right? Yeah. So every morning, it's rare that I don't do it, but every morning I just take the bottle and spritz up my locks before I step out. And every couple of days I oil it. I was saying, you look at my locks like my plants every single day, right? So
it's just that nutritional side of it, which the deconditioning provides. So you've got the moisturizing, it's like watering your plant, but you also have to fertilize them. Right. So just finding, like, you don't want to use too many different products.
Yeah.
Like maybe for the first 2 months you use whether it's a castor oil and peppermint, or even rosemary oil is good for like thinning hair. So you can use that, you can have it mixed with the roots. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just retighten the locks and then I'll go in and repair where I can. Are you palm rolling?
no, I can't do that. No.
Okay, so I'm going to interlock it until it stays longer.
Okay.
The palm roll, I don't do palm rolling.
Okay.
Because I just feel like a constant twisting of the locks really weakens it over time.
Okay.
And that's my own personal feeling about it.
Yeah.
And in order for it to look nice and neat, it's usually done very tightly.
Yeah.
And so over time, I think the hair follicle is being pulled out gradually.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can probably crochet to retighten, feel that. So when you crochet it, as opposed to interlocking,
Yeah,
tightens.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah. With the crochet, I have only a few clients who are tender-headed. They don't like the twist. They don't like the interlock.
Okay.
So I use a crochet method to retighten.
Is it essentially creating knots in it? Or what?
It's a combination of rolling the hair, so it locks in that rounded form.
Yeah.
And then occasionally pulling the strand through the middle to kind of mesh it or nest it. So it's over under. So you get that rounded feeling of the lock right away. A lot of people, the technique you see online, you see a lot of that. But it's really ripping the hair.
And that is what one of my friends had said, is like, oh, Shireen, don't do that. That is just breaking up your hair.
Yeah, so this is the technique. There's no stress on the hair strands.
Yeah. Okay, so that was that. I just wanted to clarify. The only reason I don't palm rolls because I can't. So I just twist my locks like this. Wait, that's not the way. I go this way because it hurts my hands to palm roll. So that's why I personally don't do it. I'm not good at it. I even like twist my son's locks, and I can't do it. My hands hurt. So that's why I don't personally do it. If it works for you, it does. And if you can't, well, you know my pain if your hands hurt. What I took down my head ties so I can show you that I can see the thickness. This side was actually thinning more than this side. So I don't know if this side, and you can even see that's a little lighter from the blonde. I'm at the point where I'm doing nothing. I want to see my roots come in. I want to dye my hair, but I just can't right now. Or I think I should just leave it. It is still damp from my shower this morning because it was wrapped up, and that's what's keeping the moisture, but it's still breaking, and you can still see the weak spots, the flared out spots. You can just see the way it's hanging, that those are weak spots as well. And see there, you can see parts where it's ready to break or where it's recently have broken. But also I'm still keeping my baggie of locks. The more recent ones that have broke are the ones up here. Well, not the long one. That long one was the one that came out from one of the sides. Excuse me, sorry. But they're thinner, like the ones that have recently broke. They are actually thinner pieces that have came down. So that is like a thinner piece, right? The lock is much thinner than it was because it started to shed before it started to break. So that is probably because of the lack of moisture, right? From the blonde is just drying out my hair. And this was one of my sides. It took really long to grow, and now it looked, and then it just fell off, and I wasn't, is this the one I didn't know? Look, it almost looks like a mouse tail. It's so disgustingly long. And that fell from like one of my sides. It was connected to, I think it was connected to this. Yeah, it was connected to that short one. And this actually took forever to lock. It was just like a long piece of hair. And then it did lock, and then it broke. So when I forgot this bag when I went to the loctician, and she had said that she could reconnect them. I didn't want to do that before. You know, it has like this layered look, but I don't even think it looks like a layered look to me. It just looks like broken hair. But I might keep this for my next appointment with her. She's away on vacation. And I'm considering, you know, should I have them reattached? Does that matter? I wasn't feeling it before, but now because it was still continuing to break, I was thinking maybe I should just reattach some of them. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing because I have noticed a change. So over the next couple of videos that I drop, you'll see that I'm always wearing a toque, or I'm wearing a head tie of some sort, and that's because they're satin lined. When you see me wearing, hold on, okay. When you see me wearing different toques, yes, because they're like color coordinated, or sometimes they're not even color coordinated. I'm just like, which toque do I want to wear? But when you see me wearing these toques, because it's cold outside, I'm doing it for two reasons, because I'm not trying to do anything to my hair, but I was trying to keep my roots moisturized. So you'll see me wearing like the cream, the pink, the red. I have black, I have gray, I have green. They're all for sale on my website. So if you go to blackprint.com, you'll see these. They're all for sale. But they're all satin lined, and that's why I'm wearing them, right? So I'm just trying to protect my hair with the cold weather. So that's why you're always seeing me like rocking these. But even though I was doing that, when I've been in the studio, my studio videos, you'll see me looking like this kind of thing. My hair was still really dry at the bottom, so it was still breaking. And I was actually taking the approach where I was like, okay, if I wet my hair in the morning, I'm going to keep it in a bun, and I'm going to keep my toque up. That was not changing anything. My locks have still been extremely dry. And I actually think that the pulling from the elastic has been causing it to have like a spot where it should start breaking. So I think because I was doubling it, and because now my hair is growing, but as I was doubling it up into my bun, I would be using like multiple elastics, and I think that has been causing it to have like break points. So I'm not doing that anymore. Although I do like this look, right? I won't be doing that anymore. The elastics are taking a break. And now what I'm doing is after like I am deep conditioning every 4 days, even if I have to go into the office. And if I have to go into the office on that 4th day, I am wearing my bonnet. And I grew up being a head tie girl, not a bonnet girl. So I would prefer to wear my head tie, but I've been wearing my bonnet so I can fit all of my locks inside, and even my head tie, I would wrap it and kind of pull it underneath. But I've been doing this, and then I will wrap it with a head tie on top of it, and that has been locking in the moisture. So that is a great protective way to go to work if you need to, right? But what I've also been doing, which I really want to share with you, is I've been using the products that I want to share with you is I've been using this castor oil, this earth seed castor oil. So we sell this on blackprint.com. It's made out of Ghana. So the products are from Ghana, and you can't go wrong from the motherland. As well as I've been using, I have hair all over these bottles. This Honam hair oil, which we also sell. This one has olive oil, castor oil, sweet almond, oil, shea oil, and rosemary, and some other oil that I cannot see. And I can smell the rosemary all day long. So I think there's one other thing. Oh, and I've been spraying in this leave-in condition, which is not on my site as yet, but it's still another black-owned brand, which I've been spraying in. So those have been the top 3 products. I wanted to continue doing the shea oil, but right now I'm just concerned about the breakage. But what I have been doing to like get a deep condition of these products, my friend has said, like, Shireen, you really need to moisturize the shaft, because initially I was focused on like my roots and my ends, because that's where I'm seeing the breakage. But really the shaft of my hair over here has been extremely dry. And so not only has it been extremely dry, when I flip my locks over, underneath here has been extremely dry. So in my morning shower, because you know, my morning and my evening shower, but in my morning shower, I am intentionally flipping them over and making sure that they're getting wet here. Or if it's a deep condition day, I am definitely putting in that conditioner, flipping it over, making sure that all underneath here is really getting it in. And I can tell that it's getting healthier, because at one point while my hair was dropping, it wasn't doing that gathering thing that it does when you have locks. And so it gathers at the roots. It wasn't doing that. It's starting to gather. I never thought that gathering would be a great sign, but it actually brought me so much joy today or yesterday when I seen the gathering. So what else I've been doing just to get this into my hair is, honestly, I am just pouring it right out in my hand like that, getting a good amount in my hand and just rubbing that and putting that right in sections, right on the shaft of my hair while my hair is wet. My hair is damp right now, but that is what I'm just doing to really get in. And I can actually feel a little bit of dryness at the top underneath the roots. That's where I would flip it over just to make sure that I'm getting it, right? And then same thing, you see I'm not skimping on it. I'm going through my whole head. This is almost done. But I do have, we sell Jamaican castor oil, and then the regular castor oil. This is the regular one. So when the regular one's done, then I'll start using the Jamaican one as well. And it's the same brand, made in Ghana, and just get it underneath there. So that's what I'm doing to make sure that my hair really gets moisturized. And then with the hair oil, same thing. Even if I do the palm part where I'm just kind of putting it, I am actually rubbing it right into my roots like that. I'm sectioning it off like this, like wherever it splits. And that's how I noticed it was starting to gather again. And just like getting it in the roots that way. And I'm doing it on the other side as well. But then I'm also using the hair oil the same way, and this is almost done. But I think it's the rosemary that I'm really getting. So I will, spray that in and then get a good lather, good moisture, as well as I am making sure that the shaft is also getting moisture underneath. So on the top and underneath, it's usually in my palm, but I'll also do it directly into my roots, or I will part my hair and do it. I still wet it, obviously, with water. It's getting a lot of water, and then I'm locking it in with my bonnet all day long and my head tie. And I just started doing that this week, but doing that this week has made my roots look so good. I have started taking, what is the vitamins that I'm taking? I'm taking vitamin D because it's cold outside and the sun's not out as much. So I am taking vitamin D. I still didn't go do the blood work. You heard the loctician tell me to do it. I forgot that I have that requisition in my purse. I've been so busy, but I'm gonna have to make that a priority next week and do that. But the next thing is I'm also taking biotin. I'm also taking biotin and getting that biotin in daily. It is a part of my morning routine. I do drink a lot of herbal teas. So I'm drinking very specific herbal teas, but I'm still, as you see, experiencing breakage for the longer pieces, and it's weak in certain areas. And I think that's where I've been doing the bun thing. So I don't think my hair can handle all of that pulling of the elastics. So I'm hoping that this will help. And then when the loctician comes back, from her vacation, we'll probably get these attached to some of my locks. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of felt like, well, if they dropped, they needed to drop, and it's a new cycle and new hair is growing. But well, new growth is coming in, as you can see. But I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I think that I'm just going to have them reattached and go from there. But also, once I get this under control, I will do the bonnet head tie approach to lock in that moisture for the next few weeks. I can see that some of my locks actually look a little bit thicker again. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but on this side, on this side, they were really thinning out, and I think we might be at a stage where we're getting that under control. Sometimes you just neglect your hair because you get so busy with everything, or that's been me. I've been neglecting it because I've been so busy with everything else. I'm trying to like focus on that. But I forgot what I was going to say. So that's the approach. Oh, but once I have this under control, I will go back to start using the haircolour oil and the shebe oil, so I could see the shebe powder, so I can see if that's truly growing in my locks. So stay with me. I will try to drop these more frequently, maybe every 2 weeks. I thought maybe every week, but let's give 2 weeks of like really getting the bonnet moisture in, locking in the bonnet moisture, and then let's see what it looks like in 2 weeks. And if that's really, really doing it, then we can start introducing something new like the shebe, so we can get some length back. It's dropped a bit, but it is growing. I can see it growing at a good stage in the back there. I don't know if you can see it. It is growing in the back. The front is short because all the breakage. But I want my locks to be long. So long and healthy. So that will be the next step. And I'm almost done the 3 products that I showed you. So when I'm done, I will switch it over to, we also sell a rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil, but because I have rosemary in this one, I'll just continue with this until this is done. And I'm almost done the castor oil, but I'm using the castor oil in 2 places. I'm putting it in my belly button, and I'm also putting it, I pour it right out in my hand, as you see. So I do use it in my hair. I use the castor oil on my face, actually, in the nighttime. I do that before I go to my bed, and then I also oil my belly button. So if you want to see other things like that, just to get my hair back healthy, to get my body healthy, all those things, and eventually I'll add the gym back into it and a better diet into it, and get the blood work done to see what's really going on. You want to see more about that, we actually talk about those in our Thursday lives, where we talk about being healthy and all kinds of things like that, and our wellness talks, me and my girl Giovanni out in Texas. So that's it right now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts, and let me know if you're going through hair breakage as well because you went blonde for maybe a special event like I did, or what it's been like to get it back healthy again. And to me, it looks really healthy. And I think you heard in the video, the loctician said, oh, I got hair on my face. I think the loctician said that my scalp looks healthy, like the hair growing looks healthy. So it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was, even though it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't look as bad. So I hope, oh, look at that short one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have healthy hair. I wish healthy hair for you in 2024. That's all I got. I'm going to put back my bonnet on and get back to the people damn work. Talk soon.